Hello, welcome back. Remember that we were here. I teach you in the first part how to make the first rows of the granny. Today I'm going to show you how we are going to join. Remember that here you are supposed to have make your grannies, approximately 6 grannies for the front and 6 for the back. And I told you to leave the last row because we will use it to join. For example, here I'm making 5 chains, the half of the chains that we need for the stitch, and I will join it right in the corner of the other granny, of the first granny, and while I join I will crochet and complete the stitch. So I will make the 5 chains that are for the rest, and I will come back to the stitch and complete the corners. Remember that here we make triple double crochet. Here we have 3, and we have to make the half to insert the hook right in the half of the first granny. Right there in the middle we will slip one, and then we will come back to the second granny to complete the rest. So here we have 4 and 5 triple double crochet. Then we will insert the hook right in the next wave and make a single crochet, and like this while we crochet and while we complete the stitch we are going to complete the row. And we are going to complete at the end, we must have 5 joints. So here we are going to make 5 chains. We are going to insert the hook right here in the middle of this strip of chains. Then we are going to slip one and then come back and make 5 chains again and go right there in the top in the middle of the other side. So here we have 1, 2, 3. Here we will have 4 and 5 joints. And well, here as the stitch goes we are supposed to make the triple double crochet. So we are going to make 5 because first we are going to make the first part of the corner, and 5. And remember that for one front that will be part of the sleeve, the chest and the other sleeve, we are going to need 6 grannies. If you want more you can make more. Sorry, I made more. So here we have 4 triple double crochet. So right in the middle we are going to slip one, and then we will come back and complete. So here we have 5. With this one will be the 5th triple double crochet. Okay, and then 6. Then 3, 4, 5 chains right there in the half of the corner. We are going to slip one and then make 5 chains more, and then we are going to come back and complete the corner. Okay, so far we have something like this, and we are going to follow the same technique to join the rest of the grannies. Okay, to create a long strip of 6 grannies. If you want the sleeves longer, well, you are going to make more grannies. Okay, but if you want to have a blouse like me, well, you are going to, I made 6 grannies. Okay, and remember to take all the stitch the same way. So now from here I'm going to complete the row and finish the granny, right? So as I told you, we are going to follow the same technique to join 6 grannies. Okay, here I have 2 grannies, but I will show you how it looks having 6 grannies. So here we have 2. Both the front and the back will be the same. So also we are going to join 2 squares of the front and 2 squares of the back to make the shoulders. So we are going to join here 2 grannies. Then we are going to leave 2 grannies without joining because that will be the hole for the neck. So here we are going to join 2. We will leave the space for the neck and for the head, and then we are going to join the last two for the other shoulder. And well, we are going to make first one long strip. We are going to join as I teach you, but in the second strip of grannies we are going to leave the last row completely free, because while we join the sides of the grannies, I mean one granny with other, we are going to join the shoulders too in the last row. So I will show you. Okay, so have one complete strip ready. Well, at the end I followed the same technique. I finished the two strips with 6 grannies. If you want, probably to join the shoulders, you can sew them, so don't complicate too much. Here, as you could see, I leave the space for the neck too, so I join 2 for the shoulders. So if you fold it, will be one part for the front and one part for the back, and both are the same. Now we are going to make a different stitch that will be for the rest of the blouse, okay? And you will decide the length of the blouse that you want. So this part will be part of the sleeves, the neck, and the second sleeve. So once you have this finished, see you. Okay, for the sleeves I made some rows of the stitch that I will use for the rest of the blouse, but I wanted to make this row first so I can have enough space for the sleeves. So you are going to decide the space for your sleeve. In case that you need to make more rows, well, you are going to make more. It's important that we finish to make them because we are going to join and then crochet apart. Well, look, I will show you. I made these rows in one side of the sleeve, but I will make the same in the other side. Okay, so I made the same in the front and in the back. So please take that into account to know how many rows you want to make according for the size of your arm. So first we will start right here in the corner making 5 chains. And right here in the beginning of this segment of triple double crochets, right there we are going to make a single crochet. Then we are going to make a picot. So we are going to make 2 chains and we will come back, and in the same place we are going to slip one. So here we have this small picot. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, and at the end of the segment single crochet. Okay, so I want you to see how the sequence goes. So here at the end of this segment too, we are going to make this picot, so 2 chains, and we are going to come back and slip one. Again, 5 chains, and right here in the middle of these chains we are going to insert the hook and slip one. Then 5 chains, we are going to make the picot, then 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and right here in the joint single crochet. Then 1, 2 chains for the picot. So you see 5 chains, the picot, 5 chains, and then the picot. So this is how this row will be. I want to continue with you because I want to show you exactly where we are going to insert the hook, because the segments are different. Okay, the segments of, especially the segments of the first row. So here, for example, we have this joint, so we will insert the hook right there in the joint of this square, and here is where we are going to make the picot. So pay attention where you insert the hook, because if you like skip too many spaces or more, you will reduce and distort the shape. So be careful, and you will see that the stitch by its own will lead you where next. So again, 5 chains, and at the end of this segment of triple double crochet we will make a single crochet, and then we will go up with 2 chains and come back and slip one in the same stitch to make the picot. Then 5 chains, and well, now this is how we are going to continue for the rest of the stitch. until we finished. Okay, so remember, while we making this sleeve, in this side, we are going to make it in the other side. Remember that one will be the front and one will be the back. But we'll see you at the end to teach you how we will go up. Well, here at the end of the row, we won't make the picot. We will just continue straight. So this is to have the edge straight. So now we will go up with 5 chains. And here, right in the half of the first wave, we will insert the hook. And now we will keep this part straight. You see, we will go up with 2 chains, and here we are going to make the first picot. So as you could see, here we are starting with the second row. So again, 5 chains, we will skip and jump where the picot is in the last row, and right in the middle of the next wave, we are going to insert the hook. And we are going to alternate the spaces of the picot, so the stitch by the owns will lead you where we should put a picot and where not. And here please pay attention that we keep with this side straight, also in the other side. Look, in one of the sides I made 4 rows. So here we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. And in the other side we will only make 3 because with the last row, with the row number 4, we will join. So we are going to fold it. Please make sure that the crannies and the flowers are facing to the right side before you join, okay? So fold them correct. I'm going to see where and until where do I have to join. And what we are going to do is that we are going to just point it out where is the half, and then from the half the fourth part. So I will take some markers. So from here I take the half, and then I have the fourth part here where is the other marker. So from the first fourth part to the second fourth part, we have to see that the space if it's enough for our body. Okay, so if you can, please try on. Okay, so is one square just the half of the other one, but please try on because it'll depend of the size that you are making this blouse for. Okay, so from here I will join the sleeves, and then the rest will be the body, and I will continue all around making the stitch that we are making. So I will make some rows and I will show you. Please also put a marker in the other side so you can see where you are going to continue, okay, all around. Okay, with this, that will be your body, and you will decide how many rows you want to make according for the long. Well, first I will show you how we are going to join the sleeves. Remember that in the other side I made only 3 rows, so in the 4th row I will use it to join. So I will go up with 3 chains, and right in the corner and where we start, and where we start the last row of the other side, we are going to slip one and make 3 chains more, and then we are going to come back to the other side to complete the row where we are going to insert the hook, and then right here is where we are going to make the picot. We are going to come back and slip one in the same place, then let me see, 2 chains, and in the other side you will insert the hook and slip one to make the picot, then 1, 2 chains, and here, right here in the middle, we will insert the hook and join it. So you will see, please don't, if you see that you are skipping too many spaces and if you feel that you are pulling too much, please check, because we have to keep with the shape of the sleeve, and also with the stitch we are going to go like in zigzag. So we will continue until the first marker, and then we will stop, then we will continue all around making more rows, and in the other side we will make the same. And well, before we continue all around, here I finished to join, and then in the back remember that we were missing one row. Here in the sleeves we are completing while we crochet, but here in the back we were missing the fourth row, so I continue straight and I arrive until the other marker, and from here I will join the other sleeve and I will follow the same technique that we made in the first sleeve. When we finish, we will cut and then we will continue all around making more rows, okay? But if you want, before now that we join the sleeves, try on and see if you need to probably join more or less. Well, before I continue, here I finished to sew. Please check, as I told you at the beginning, to have the cranies facing to the right side in both sizes, in the back and in the front too, okay? Please, before you join, check that. And well, now I will continue with the rest of the stitch. Now I already try on and the space is perfect. If you feel that it's too loose, well, you can skip some spaces and join more the sleeves, and then make continue with the rest, right? We are going to continue all around, closing the rows like this in circle, making the same stitch. And as I told you, you are going to decide the length of the blouse that you want. If you need if you want to make a dress, probably when you arrive to the bottom, try to use a different number of your hooks so it can be a little bit more loose and not too tight in the part of your hips, but you will decide. That's a small trick. I want to make this just a long blouse, as you could see in the pictures, okay? So I will continue making more rows, and at the end we will continue with the neck. Well, I did continue with the same stitch. I counted them and I made 40 rows. The last 5 rows, I, instead of made 5 chains, I made 6 chains just to open a little bit the space in my hips. Remember that here I want 40 rows. I will measure and I have 50 centimeters, counting the cranies too, okay? So as I told you, if you want to make it longer, you can continue with the same stitch. Obviously you will need more material, but well, here I made 40 rows. Okay, so I remember that at the end we will iron, so you will have more centimeters and it would seem longer, okay? But we'll remember that here's where we started. We started with this strip of cranies, then I made some rows to open more the sleeves, and then from here we continue making the stitch all around. And well, then here in the neck I just made a crab stitch row all around. I didn't reduce, I just leave it like this open because I like to make it a little bit off the shoulder, okay? But you will decide the space for your neck. And also here in the sleeve at the end I made the same stitch. I made 4 rows for the edge, and I will make the same in the other sleeve too. Well, and with this we finish. If you want, you can make a different stitch for the rest, but you will decide. This is the stitch that I suggest. And here you have a look. In the other sleeve I made the same. And well, at the end, please hide all the threads that you may have with embroidery needle. And when you iron, please check that all the flowers are placed correct, because once you iron the first time, it will look like this forever. Remember that I have a second video where I show you how you can make and complete this beautiful blouse with some earrings and with a ring, okay? So please, if you haven't, here I will share the link. Well, so what do you think? I hope that you all love making this beautiful blouse with me. Please stay tuned for more videos. Take care. See you soon, and please don't forget to complete this beautiful look by making the earrings and the ring too. Bye!